Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of our FM19 Journeyman, and well, we need to bounce back. Let's be honest, last time out here, well, the first two episodes of this season, if we're going to be fair, utterly shocking. We've picked up 1 point from 2 games in the league and crashed out of the Europa. It's not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination, but we're 2 league games in. We can bounce back and we can still have a good year. That's all we need to remember. Now, before we get into today's episode, there's just something I wanted to sort of, propose. I'm thinking about starting to do premieres of the new episodes when they go live, which, for those of you that are unaware, basically, when the episode goes live, it's essentially like a live stream for the first sort of viewing, when it initially goes up until it ends, and we all sort of watch together. We can have a chat while we watch it. I'm not quite sure how people would receive it, so let me know what you think. Just either in the comments or there will be a poll up on Twitter by the time this video goes out. So, yeah, just let me know. I'm really intrigued to know what people think. But, that said and done, let's get into this first game against PSG. Now, obviously, as you can see, we've had some changes. We've gone back to the system we played last year. Similar squad, but obviously Melenda out on that right-hand side and Diabate still starting in the defence. Let's submit the team, and well, we need a better performance. No Stefan, by the way, nearly back. He's out for 3 more days. He's capable of playing today, so he is on the bench, but not quite ready for first team action yet. Only on 80% fitness. Hopefully, for the next game against De Gea, which is not going to be an easy one either, he is back to being fully fit. But, well, PSG have undergone a fair few changes. Most notably, Neymar has retired. They've brought in a couple of players. I was having a look before the game. Notably, Vinicius Jr. is playing for them. And also, this guy here, Cuisance, looks absolutely insane. Look at him. I mean, ridiculous. He's got better attacking stats than half of our attackers. So, absurdly good player. Hopefully, we just don't get overwhelmed. But I think we should be able to put up a very good fight, to be honest. I'll be disappointed if we don't. So I'm just going to aggressively say, oh no, I'm just going to hand over to the assistant who didn't get a reaction. That's not good. Let's just kick off and get underway and hope that goes better than the team talk. They've got a free kick. We're still early into the game, less than 10 minutes in. Marietti's picked up an early yellow, and they've got the ball out on this right-hand side. They try for a cross, but Bordas cuts it out. If you can find a Say maybe on the left, and he does so, looking to run forward. Pretty's in a bit of space. He's behind his man. He's got the ball. He strikes, but it's saved. And to be fair, the shot didn't look great anyway, but every time we play PSG, Murray has an absolutely insane game. And, well, it happened again there. It was a very well carved out chance. Bordas cutting out their attack very well. Worth noting, by the way, while we're on the topic of goalkeepers, one thing I haven't actually mentioned yet, my Sonio got goalkeeper of the season last year, so, yeah, fair play to him for that. They've got a throw in. We're over half an hour in. There's still plenty of this first half left to go, though. And they're going to be looking to try and build forward. If we can put the pressure on and maybe win this ball back, we might be able to have a chance of our own. But so far, they're doing a good job. Never mind. Marietti cuts it out. Pretty on the ball. Asay is about 8 miles offside as Pretty strikes. And we go 1-0 up. If that would have been disallowed because of Asay's position, I would have been so annoyed. He was so far offside. But, well, it wasn't. So we've got nothing to be mad about. I mean, look, where's he going here? But never mind. Pretty scores anyway. Absolutely hammers it. And bags a goal. It's his first of the season. Assisted by Marietti, who cut out their play very, very nicely. We go 1-0 up, and Horn is going to take a throw-in. Finds Marietti to Melenda, who tries for a cross, but they manage to get it clear. But Horn back on the loose ball, and we are still in possession. No, Bordas can't get on the end of it, but Diabate doing excellent work to win it back. And we are once again back on it. We go all the way back to our goalkeeper, and we're going to try and build out from the back, seeing if we can just carve out a good chance as Melenda has it on the right flank. Can he find a ball forward? Marietti's in a bit of space, but his first pass is blocked. Gets back on it though, finds Marietti this time, gives it to Asay, and it's 2-0. Was it onside? I think it was, and it does seem to be 2-0 to us. Derek Asay, his 4th of the season, his first in the league, and his first that you've seen. And well, it's not bad, is it? 2-0 up against PSG at half-time now. The game is far from done. They are an excellent side and could bounce back at any minute, but this is certainly looking better than the last couple of games have been. I'm just glad we've seen a few goals, if I'm going to be honest. So, half-time, and we are 2-0 up. They've had the majority of the chances, but we have been far more clinical. Them having 3 shots on target from 12, with us having 3 shots on target from 5. We've been extremely, we've not had the most chances in the world, but we've been very good with them. Now, we have a couple of bookings on our attacking players, but that's really the only negative. Other than that, very good from us so far. So, dressing room, there's nothing else to say, is there? You just have to say I'm very happy, and they're all delighted. Some players here having very good games. Cedric Horn in the defence as well. And also, well, everyone on the pitch, really, with the exception of maybe Bordas and Melenda on 6.6s. Everyone else is doing very, very well. Let's just get into the second half and see what comes of that. I'm hoping we can keep doing what we are doing. Well, Melenda has just picked up a little bit of a knock. It's only a bruised ankle, so I think I'm going to keep him out there. And hopefully it doesn't have too big of an impact. If we need to bring Bakwa on in a little bit, we can do that. But for now, I don't really want to change anything. It's going too well, as they do have a corner. João Felix flicks in. Diabate tries to nod on, but they only get the ball back. Vinicius Jr. knocks it across the box. They strike. Fortunately, they missed there. That was a very well-created chance. And, well, that's the dangerous thing about PSG. They are capable of just creating a chance very, very quickly. So we are 71 minutes in. It's still 2-0, and I'm going to go for Bakwa on this right-hand side and just go for him as an inside forward on support and just try and keep things calm. I don't want anything to happen because Melenda's got this little knock. I don't want him to give the ball away cheaply because of it or anything like that. Let's just get a fresh player out there. Well, they've got a throw in. There's about 4 minutes left to play. Please don't give away a goal now. I don't want the last few minutes of this game to be dramatic as they play a great ball over. Kuna's on it. Chips our keeper, but hits the bar. So close to a goal for them, but they just get, honestly, let's call it what it is, unfortunate. That honestly deserved a goal. It was a great ball over the top, but they were not rewarded. They missed. Unfortunately, we seem to have gotten away with it. And as added time flies by, they're going to take a throw-in. Bender knocks across to Afkir, and then cross in the box. We see it out for a corner, and that is full time. It is a 2-0 win against PSG. We've now won our last 2 meetings with PSG, the one in the Cup at the end of last season, and now this one. Things are looking very, very good. Man of the match goes to Cedric Horn. No goals, no assists, just a wonderful defensive performance. A great couple of attacking contributions. We saw in the highlights him coming forward. A very quiet second half, really. They had a couple of chances, but nothing really from either team that looked too threatening, aside from that late chance. Proud of our performance, and that is the result we needed to bounce back. After that Europa League crash, we needed something. But Angers coming up next, another team who finished above us. There were only 5 teams that finished above us last season. We've got 2 of them today. Never going to be easy, but well, it's a great opportunity to assert that the first couple of games were just poor results. It was just a poor start. That is not representative of what we're going to do this season. We are going to come out here and just batter a couple of teams. And, well, to add Angers to that list would be outstanding. Let's see if we can do it. So, here we are, game number 2 against Angers, and there are a few changes to the side. Gransart and Noé Stefan make their way back into the starting 11, dropping Preti after he scored for us. Bit of a maybe controversial decision, but I do just think Stefan is a slightly better player. And he will I think he will perform for us. I think he will play well. I've got that confidence in him. So I'm going to utilise him. But if he doesn't, Preti is on the bench, ready and waiting. Bertheus has picked up a little bit of a knock. And he and Melenda are both having a little bit of fitness issues. But both make the bench. They should be fine. And Erle Schilling has gone out on loan. He's just a bit surplus. We've got so many midfielders. If we need another anchorman, we can play Passu, and Sayas can play as that Segundo Volante. So I don't really think he's necessary at the club at this point. And letting him go out, he wanted to leave, he wanted more football. We've let him go out on loan. He's got an option to buy on the end of it. We aren't paying any of his wages. The club he's at is paying everything. So no reason not to, really, at the end of the day. So let's get underway in this game, and hopefully we can put forward a good performance and have another win. 2 wins back-to-back against PSG and Angers would pretty much offset the early league worries. I don't think anything's going to make me get over the Europa League crash, but well, we need to bounce back in the best way possible, and that involves winning this game. So, hand over to the assistant, who got some good reactions. 5 players looking motivated. Hopefully a similar performance to the first game, and we can just go out there and have a good game. We have to be considered the favourites. I don't know why. I'm just going to say it. Confidence is key. Well, we've got a throw-in extremely late into the first half. We give it to Passu. A goal now would be crucial, but they managed to head clear. Bordas is going to pounce on this loose ball, though. Still a chance here for us to try and create something very late into the first half. But, well, time is flying by. Marietti forward to Assay. He's running forward with it. He strikes! And Derek Assay, his 5th of the season, is 2nd in the league. And it puts us 1-0 up right on the edge of half-time. Could not have been any closer. Absolutely crucial goal. And, well, what a time to score. And it's a very good goal as well, we're at it. And Marietti, by the way, another assist. He is absolutely bagging them this season. He bagged a couple in the Europa League. He's got another now. He got 1 in the last game. I think he's on 4 for the season already, which is absurd in all competitions, obviously. But you know, that's still good. There's still competitive fixtures. So, well, 1-0 lead. Let's keep going. Passionately say I'm very happy with how things are going, because you have to be. This is excellent so far. Noah Stefan not having the best game. I'll give him maybe 10 minutes to turn it around, but if he doesn't, Pretty will be making an appearance. So we are still seeing nothing from Noah Stefan. Exactly 10 minutes he got, pretty much. So I'm going to bring on Pretty and see if he can do a little bit more in this second half and just try and get a second goal. Let's keep things secure. Well, we've got a throw-in. Quamena forward to Marietti. We're looking for a second goal. Quamena flicks in across. Pretty strikes, but it's saved. A great chance there and a very good effort by Pretty, but the keeper does keep it out as we take another one. Marietti tries to head into the box, but it only falls to their keeper, and they're going to absolutely lump it up. But Remain nods down to Quamena well, and we're going to have the ball again, looking to counter-attack. As I say, tries to take on his man, knocks across to Marietti. The ball goes to Bordas, who actually can't get there. A poor pass, but can we please get this back? They're running forward with it. Kadima with a great ball across. And it's going to level the game up at 1-1. It was a good goal from them. We just gave away the ball so cheaply. The ball from Pasu to Bordas was just abysmal. And, well, he couldn't get on the end of it. His lack of pace costing him a little bit. And it hurts. It really does. It's a poor goal to concede. My Sonio can't save it. And, well, we're back at 1-1. 15 minutes or just over that left to play. We're now looking to try and find a winner. And I'm going to bring off Pasu, who's down on a 6 rating after that disaster. Bring Sayas on in his role. And, well, hope that this change can find a way to get us back in the lead. Because I do feel like we've played well and we do deserve it. Well, we are into the dying moments of this game. And it does look like we're only going to pick up a 1-1 draw. Short of any late drama, we flick across to a save, but the keeper saves it. Giving us a glimmer of hope there at the end. But not quite over the line. And, well, it's not necessarily disappointing. I think this isn't a bad result by any means, but I do feel like if we could have just taken the 3 points, it would have been so crucial. A win against PSG and Ager would have been so nice, but I'm just going to say you were unlucky. I think it was one poor moment from Pasu that really cost us. Quamena getting man of the match. Quamena and Horn getting man of the matches today. Actually, that's not bad. Both our fullbacks putting in great performances. So coming up, we have, well, an international break, which is, I don't know. I don't really know how we're doing at the minute. I mean, we're in 10th, but everyone around us has games to play, so we could be a lot lower than that, and probably will be. We'll probably finish around 14th for this game week, so we've got some climbing to do, to be honest. Now, it's only going to be a few points off to get to that Europa League, which we can easily turn around, and to be honest, we've played 3 of the top 5 from last season, and after 4 games, we've got 5 points, so every team we've played finished in the top half, by the way. That's not something you can overlook. We've played we've had a difficult start, and after that poor performance in the Europa League as well, it's going to weigh on morale. I don't think we're doing too badly, and I do think we can bounce back from this, but I'd rather us do it sooner rather than later. Now, we've got Lyon and Bordeaux coming up, which is, once again, 2 difficult games, to be honest, but we need to step up to that challenge. We need to perform when it gets tough, and we need to prove that we are good enough to face these good sides. So far, we're not doing a bad job of it. We've beat PSG, we've drew to Monaco, we've drew to Ager. We just need to keep that going. So, hopefully, we can prove that we can do it. That will be up at 5:30 tomorrow for games against Lyon and Bordeaux. Just subscribe to get that into your feed, follow the Twitter, join the Discord, and please let me know if you would be interested in the premieres of the video. Because, well, I'm just really intrigued to know, to be honest. I think it's, like, quite a cool idea to sort of just get to know each other more as a community, if that makes sense. Just get a little bit more, of a community building around the videos. If we can all watch them together, get talking in a chat, it'd be cool to do. So, let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you all tomorrow, and goodbye.